As its new president, you are entering a new adventure in friendship. Friendship that comes only through service, cooperation, and sharing with each other. Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and swear that you will perform faithfully and impartially the duties of the office of the president, that you will administer the office to which you have been elected to the best of your ability and judgment, in conforming with the bylaws and constitution of your association, that you will observe and enforce the code of ethics of the Realtor, the bylaws of the New York State Association of Realtors and the National Association of Realtors, that you will uphold and support the enforcement of the real estate license law of the state of New York, that you will, in all your acts, be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and fair play, and in every manner possible, endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interests of our state, the high purposes of your association, and the welfare of its membership. Do you so subscribe?
I do.
By the virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I do hereby proclaim you duly elected and officially installed and inaugurated to the office to which you are elected. Suzanne, I'd like to present you with the 2018 President's Pin.
Wow, she made me sound awesome. Awesome. Yes, I'm highly educated, but please don't hold that against me. Thank you. What a great honor it is to be standing here as your 2018 president. Indeed, the honor of my career. I've been traveling this past month a lot throughout this great state of New York, meeting members from boards both large and small. I've heard some pretty inspirational speeches. In particular, I was moved by the remarks from a retired banker in Ulster County who installed their MLS president. And I think he gave some pretty sound advice. The job of the president is to be a good listener, to make decisions based only on facts, and that it can be a lonely job. I think the third one is probably going to be the biggest challenge for me because I don't really do lonely. You see, I'm from a large family like Maddie. I'm the last of 7 children. I don't require much alone time. And it kind of feels weird to me. I also know how to share, as it's a survival skill. I'm so happy that 5 of my 6 siblings are here tonight, and I would like to recognize them. So of course I will do this in chronological order because that is the only way it can be done.
Yes!
First, and certainly not least, is Cindy Showman and her husband Jim from Ontario, New York, outside Rochester. Second, Sherry O'Connor from Syracuse. Third, Suzanne Glenn, who's evidently videotaping this, from
Your mama wants to see it.
Dallas, Texas, and her husband Bill Glenn, a big Dallas Cowboys fan. Mixed results there. And it is a family of 6 girls and 1 boy. So our favorite brother, as we call him, George Del Vecchio, in the back. And then my sister Penny Del Vecchio Monroe from Rochester, Ontario on the Lake, and her husband Jim Monroe. Thank you so much for coming. It really means a lot to me. I'd like to thank some other people here tonight. In preparation for being state president, NAR does several training sessions. So one of the exercises they made us do as state president-elects in November was to have each state president-elect think of one word to describe their CEO. Wait for it. It's really not fair to Duncan because, in all honesty, he had to attend another meeting as vice chair of the AE? AE committee? There's a formal name. I should know what the formal name is, but he's also a bigwig at NAR, evidently. So he was not in the room, so I got to take a lot of time to think about this word. Okay, so the word is maestro. And before he starts thinking it's an Elaine Dennis thing from Seinfeld, I'm not calling you that all year long, Duncan. I think it incorporates exactly what he means to me. Second, I want to applaud our NYSAR staff. I have one word to describe them as well. Excellence. I truly would never have put my hat in the ring, so to speak, if not for their excellence. They truly make not only leadership look good, but when you're on a committee, and the committee chairs and the vice chairs know this, that they just are so prepared. It is a pleasure. Thank you so much for all you've done for me, all you will do for me. We are so fortunate to have the best staff in all of NYSAR. You can stand up and thank them.
Cindy, take my chair. Sit in my chair.
I'm so sorry that our immediate past president, Don Carpenter, isn't here today to celebrate being what we call IPP, immediate past president. It does have a nice ring to it, I must say.
So soon?
Yeah. Oh. My word for her is relentless. In the best sense of the word, she has been a tireless promoter of the Realtor brand in 2017, and I couldn't be more grateful for her training, her friendship, and her leadership. And I wish she was here, but we have a video evidently, so we'll be sharing it. So thank you very much to Dawn Carpenter. When I teach the code of ethics, the advice I give to Realtor members is to get themselves a real estate buddy. I have been so fortunate to have several real estate buddies helping me along the way. To Carol DeSanto, my mentor / real estate buddy / NYSAR roommate, not now, but in the past. I finally get my own room, no. And friend, I thank you. If you don't have an appraiser as a real estate buddy, you're doing it wrong. I cannot tell you how many times I've called her to say, wait a minute, FHA really requires that? Are you kidding me? She is an incredible person. I am lucky to have her by my side. Thank you very much, Claire. To my broker, Brian Warren, sitting right here. Brian, please stand so everyone can see you. I thank you for your friendship and support, especially this year. We've actually been adversaries in the past. True story, too long to go into here. I am much happier to being on the same team. I could not be happier to represent Warren Real Estate as NYSAR President as well. To my local Ithaca board, we are small. But we are mighty. And we do like to have fun. Can't thank you enough for your support. Oh, my other real estate buddies and mentors. Some are here, some are not. And if I look good tonight, it's all due to my stylist, Barbara Robinson. I said yes to the dress. Love you. Amy Wood Gonzalez. You're my people. I have a mentor that's not here. His name is Steve Seguis, and he has been just incredible support and one of my best friends. And to past President Mike Smith, who is my hockey buddy. And there you go. He's in the back. And he never hesitates to respond when I need to be talked off the ledge. So I can't thank you enough, really. And then there's some mentees of mine in this room. Laird, where are you? Laird Klein, Rick Wilbur, and there's many more, but those are the official we used to have a official mentor program. You've all taught me while you thought I was teaching you, so it's kind of funny, ironic. For my Region 2 real estate buddies on the dais, Chris from New Jersey Realtors and Todd from Pennsylvania Realtors, it is my pleasure to have you here tonight to celebrate with me. NYSAR works hard to develop strong unity in Region 2, and I do feel blessed to have these two gentlemen on this journey together in 2018. Thank you. The NAR folks on the dais, of course, Linda Page, who is our beloved NYSAR past president and this year NAR Region 2 rep. Charlie Oppler, thank you for joining us. We heartily endorse you and hope that you win in May. Tom Riley, that was very entertaining, thank you. Appreciate that. I think we're adopting you in Region 2, actually. We're going to make what do we do? A proclamation? Isn't that what we do formally? Okay. All right, don't worry, Moses and Jen, I got something for you in a minute. And Maddie, well, I'll tell Maddie, but we all love Maddie, of course. He is the best. All right, to my life partner and husband, Norm. A lot of people might say at this point, you're the wind beneath my wings, but actually, you are the man who keeps my feet on the ground. You've sacrificed a lot for my real estate career, and never more than this year. And I would not be standing here in front of you if not for Norm. So to you, I'd like you to stand up, and all the spouses, significant others, and plus ones, please stand up and be thanked by your partners. So it is so much sacrifice that you did. Please stand. I think President Rebecca Van Dorn from Buffalo said it right. When you call home and you say, I'm finishing up, I'll be home in, half an hour. They tack on, what do you tack on? About an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. 2 hours. It's impossible, really. I clearly remember my very first NYSAR installation dinner back in 2002, I believe. And I was treasurer of the Ithaca Board of Realtors. And I was sitting somewhat over there.
Over here.
Where are you?
Over here.
Over there. Way over there. Mike Smith.
How's it going over here, guys?
How's the air back there? You all right?
Not bad.
Okay, so I said 2002, it's now 2018, you got 16 years. Move your way this way. Come on. Come on. I actually remembered 2 things about the event. It was a lot of fun. I'm like, this is pretty cool. And it looked to me like it was a lot of work for the president. And I think I was right on both of those points. I am honored that I'm following the footsteps of the Honorable Larry Caldwell, who has been the only other Ithaca Board of Realtors president of NYSAR back in 1975. It's the same Larry Caldwell that we have an RPAC award named after, and he started RPAC. I knew him, but really only briefly, because he had retired by the time that I got into real estate, but I sure knew his wife Barbara, who was our EO for 38 years, who retired the year I was president of the Ithaca Board of Realtors in 2004, and I don't think you've really lived as an association leader until you've had to replace your EO, who's been there for 38 years. In hindsight, that was a great experience. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. Everyone's journey to leadership and service is different. For the past 10 years, I have been a youth hockey coach, as Carol said, and a lot of my real leadership style comes from that perspective as a trainer coach. There are people in this room tonight that worry about the value proposition of NYSAR. What is our relevance? And you know who you are. Last month, my husband asked me, well, what are you going to do as NYSAR president anyway? To which I said, wait, I'll tell you in February. So what can I do as your NYSAR president this year? First of all, of course, I promise the Hippocratic Oath, do no harm. It is the hard work of many leaders before me that have provided me this podium today. I do not take their work lightly. I will continue building on the path that others have set before me. Second, I promise to follow our new strategic plan and the 4 goals we've set forth. Advocate, elevate, engage, and promote. In every action we take, these 4 goals will be front and center. Last year, President Dawn smartly asked the question, what keeps you up at night? In order to learn the most pressing issues facing our members, that information she gathered went directly into our strategic plan and shaped what we will be working on this year and for the next couple of years. Third, I have set an overall theme for 2018 in embracing technology, which is really the same as embracing change. It bugs me that there are buyers and sellers out there that are more tech savvy than our realtors. We all know there's been a significant shift in the role of the real estate professional, from home finders to home advisors or consultants. We have real threats to our industry from technology companies, websites, and now even robots showing homes. We need to be in front of the change in order to stay relevant. I have asked the staff and committee chairs to incorporate this theme in their work in 2018. I'm also working on bringing back a tech day for our members, similar to the Rebar Camp. I have developed a social media cheat sheet, and that's going to be available on the meeting planner for use in upping your social media game. This year's hashtag is Team NYSAR. I will be tweeting from the NYSAR President Twitter feed throughout the year as well. And you can follow that at NYSAR_President. Lastly, I am 100% on board with the ongoing concern of professionalism in our industry. Perception is reality, and unfortunately, we are only as good sometimes as our lowest common denominator. The reason I teach the Code of Ethics is to do my part in raising the bar of professionalism. Also, I am taking the advice of several very smart leaders in this room and convening a presidential advisory group to address the grandfather clause and licensing issues in New York State with the hopes of finding action and solutions. If your passion is education, then please let me know if you'd be willing to serve on the upcoming PAC. There are a lot of moving parts to NYSAR, but I know that I am ready and able to handle the challenges facing us in 2018. Your leadership team is experienced, thoughtful, and well-trained. So you know I couldn't get through this speech without some reference to my other passion, ice hockey. Here we go, Moses and Jen, you ready? I may be the center of the team this year, and I don't like playing center. Let's be honest, it's a lot of skating. I like being a winger. You're digging in the corners, you're getting that puck. That's my preference. But I do play center on my adult hockey team. But I do now have a right winger in the name of Moses Saram. And of course, my left winger has to be Jen Stevenson. Let me tell you, they know how to pass the puck. They also know when to shoot. My defense, well, of course, the past presidents fill in here, starting lineup of Dawn Carpenter and Linda Lugo, our two immediate past presidents. And you know the goalie has to be Mike Smith, because he's a real goalie. Who plays goal anyway? Just crazy people, seriously. They're like stopping pucks going 100 miles an hour. Our head coach, Duncan. He's got 11 years behind the bench, and he knows the best X's and O's to direct the play. We are game ready, so bring on the battle. We are sure to win, because #Team NYSAR. Thank you.